can't even see the D there.
That's my favorite part. Hey guys, Crew Blonde Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
Aaron. Legends of Tomorrow. Kind of works.
Kind of.
We loved the episode 1, didn't we?
Yes.
Probably most of all, we loved the Song of Ice and Fire, as I've been calling them.
Heatwave and Captain Cold.
Absolutely. They are the soul that makes this so bright and happy. But we also had a bunch of other really cool things, like going through time, Hawkman and Hawkgirl meeting their son, trying to learn where Vandal Savage is, even though they should totally know where he is in the Oliver Flash timeline, because they saw him.
And they killed him.
Yeah.
So why can't they just go there?
I wish they would have brought that up.
Hey, we fought him back here on this day at this time.
Yeah.
Like, can we just go there and kill him?
I kind of wish they would have given a reason, like, why we can't do that. Like, well, we would have destroyed the timeline that has already been fixed at that point, so we can't get back there.
And they mentioned there, too, that they have to be killed by Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we killed him before.
Yeah. Maybe because Flash went back in time, he, like, created some kind of, like, goalpost where the Time Master's like, oh, we can't go there because somebody fixed or messed with time there or something like that. Maybe there's something like that.
Like, you can't mess with time too much?
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, if they had said, like, something like that, that would have completely invalidated our one problem, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, we had a lot of things that were not problems. They were awesome. I liked all of the Adam stuff with him, like, feeling like his life has no meaning, and
then he died and didn't change anything.
Yeah, and all of them coming together and being like, screw this, fuck this, we will make a meaning to it.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
And the bar scene.
The bar scene was really cool too. I wonder where they're gonna go now. Like,
I love this 70s.
Yeah, I do too. But I want to see. I want to see Mick Rory in like the 1700s. I love the 1700s.
Wearing armor.
Yeah.
Shooting fire. They think he's a dragon.
Absolutely. He steals a princess.
He's a dragonborn.
Mick, stop it. Anything else we need to go over, Aaron, before we start the show?
Not really. There may be something kind of going on between Captain Cold and Sarah.
We kind of got a little bit of that. We do know that Rip Hunter. We do know that he has gone against the Time Masters, not Lords.
I almost called him Rory.
Yeah. We know that he went against their directions and their orders. Mm-hmm. He stole this ship. And because of that, they have a bounty hunter.
Yeah, Boba Fett.
Following them. Maybe they'll come back in?
Probably.
Yeah.
They didn't kill him.
I want to stop talking and watch the show.
Okay, but watch it!
Well, you hit the button!
Oh.
I'm sorry, we can't go back and change events in which we participated. Time would fold in on itself, creating a temporal vortex. Which sounds
They participated in the Flash thing.
Got a lot of experience infiltrating criminal gatherings? Didn't think so. I'm calling the shots.
Yeah.
I'm in charge in case any of you have forgotten.
No, I remember. I just don't care.
Looks like they're checking credentials. We don't have
I like his suit.
I was going to say, yeah. You have an ascot?
Excuse you. Bottom line, you don't want to doubt me.
I like that.
That was really good timing.
Dark?
Damien Dark?
Son of it. No.
Shall we begin our bidding at $100 million? 100 million. Do I hear 100?
God. This is silly.
115?
They're here.
Uh-oh.
Appears we've found some unwanted attention. We need to bid to fire your gun in the air.
Congratulations, Professor. You just bought yourself a nuclear weapon. And I know everyone. Hey, back off. Watch your tone. Is there some sort of problem here? Yeah. The master race here is starting to bug me. We're just gonna get our nuclear warhead. Be on our way.
Personally, I find it highly unlikely that you were able to accumulate enough fissionable material in this era to fashion a
In this
workable
era?
device.
This era.
Shit.
Of these men,
I'm burning some stuff now.
I wish you would.
Yes!
Now would be a good time, to kill you. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, he's in his pocket!
What? What?
He's like Ant-Man. It's so cool.
Holy crap, this is great. This is television,
Oh,
Aaron!
he's shooting little lasers. Anyone can do that.
This shot keeps going.
Still going. Okay, now. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
feel bad for any of these people. Because they're all terrorists.
They just kill all these people. They stop like half the terrorism in the world over the next 40 years.
Osama bin Laden's gone.
Shoot Vandal. I'm using freezing fire.
He's happy!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, what was that? Knives?
Knife. Why 2 minutes? Why not just now?
Well, because he has to get away.
He
You
can-
can't run away far enough in 2 minutes, though. Right?
He's... I don't know.
Oh, you actually believe that?
Woo!
Yeah. Whoa.
That looks cool.
This show is awesome! Dude, this scene just keeps going.
What? Oh, his earpiece? What was that?
I don't know.
To get to a minimum safe distance. We wait for the warhead to go off, at which point you're going to have 0.06 seconds to absorb the massive release of atomic energy.
Your plan sucks, you know that, right?
Concentrate.
Like the suit.
Yeah. Not a good scream.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was cool though. He is atomic!
Wow.
That's some power, man.
Wow.
Fuck, that's just the intro, Aaron!
Anyone care to guess what he found?
Oh no.
Whoops.
Armed with Dr. Palmer's future technology, Savage's engineers develop a weapon far more destructive than anything here in 1975. This is Central City in 2016. At least it was. I'm not sure what the neo-fascists who took control of it are calling it these days.
Ooh. We gotta fix that.
Time is like cement. It takes time to become permanent.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so they go to the future now? Was that what's going to be there, or is that not what's going to be there?
It takes... They have a certain amount of time to change it, I think is what you say. So it's still a ticking time bomb within time itself. Which I like. Making their own rules. I like it.
We just need to talk to me. 25-year-old me, rather.
Now, as for the dagger, you need someone to seal it.
Okay, fine, whatever, I'll do it.
It's a fun crew, right?
Every, moment is
We
great.
trust even myself.
Setting a course for the United States, Captain.
It's like...
Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's like Guardians of the Galaxy and Justice League.
I like Sarah's outfit.
Yeah, me too.
I'd forgotten how handsome I was. My hair, it's so thick and silky.
Uh-oh.
Well, we were hoping to pick your brain about your area of expertise.
Physics. Which are you interested in, applied or theoretical?
That is just the thing. I can't decide. I love them both.
Cool. Let's go spark a doobie and rap about physics.
Spark a doobie.
Lead the way, Marty.
I'm gonna bone you.
Are you sure that's actually you?
This is so good. It's a mystery machine.
No, it's not Mr. Machine.
You just press this button here.
Whoa.
Suggest you all get into work.
Okay.
That was our smartest guy.
So obviously, we wouldn't want my former self tempted by a sexy assassin from the future.
Aww, you think I'm sick.
Did not finish that sentence.
Is there a trick to opening the case?
Okay.
They're taking it all.
Well, like, they don't want just one thing to be going missing, right?
What are you doing? Let's grab the dagger and let's go.
Raymond, you don't break into a candy store and steal one gumball.
You guys grab the goodies. I'll find the safe.
We're here to interview you for a profile in next month's Wells Journal.
The Wells only profiles
Wells?
Nobel candidates.
Hey, back.
That was taking too
A
long.
bong.
A slight problem. The owner just came home. You're not gonna believe who it is.
Oh my god. My ring. When you knocked me out, I must not have woken up, or did, and decided not to go to the mixer. Clarissa.
Holy crap. Now, you want to tell me who you are and where you're from?
Have a wonderful life, Martin. I mean that sincerely.
Kind of selfish.
What?
I am not the only
Have a
one.
wonderful life.
Captain Hunter,
To himself?
I'm getting an incoming.
Just get me close enough and I'll do what needs to be done.
I have the
I'm
coordinates.
sure it'll work.
Let's do this.
We need an incentive.
Yeah.
The Burning Man. I don't just burn, pal.
Woo!
Yeah.
Are you okay? I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Go get that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You'll be needing this. Don't leave any pieces of it behind this time.
It's like a little action figure.
I told you he should be doing that.
Just keep
That's
it
awesome.
in. Here we go. Ooh. Man, I love all the things just
I'm
flying
saying, these guys are a little... They're just guards.
Say the incantation.
Oh, as you can see, I can make the dagger do its work without it.
What?
It must be her hand that wields it.
It must be her. Well,
Come back to me.
Huh.
oh, he's gonna take his power.
The eyes went off.
Sithy.
Oh, she's gonna die.
About time.
Finally.
Carter. He's lost. Get Kendra before Savage recovers. Come on, we can still kill this bastard. Kendra is the only one who can. We're gonna go.
Why didn't you tell him that before if you knew?
Huh.
I contacted your younger self and encouraged him to attend the faculty mixer.
Time
Turns out
Master.
one of the professors.
Savage has my attention.
Look, we didn't know Carter from Adam, but if you take out one of my crew, we're gonna pay the price.
I like that.
Well, I say we kick Savage's ass. For Carter.
For Carter.
For Carter. So, Captain, where are we going next?
He just looked right at us. He looked at me. All right, good episode. That's the pilot.
Yeah, the
This
last
is
part of the pilot,
Yeah,
right?
this is part 2 of the pilot. So in the first pilot, we lose Hawkman. Now, I did say this in the reaction. I don't know if I cut it out or not, but technically, they could go in the future and just pick him up again. Because he reincarnates, right? Like if he dies in the 70s, will he reincarnate in the 70s twice?
I don't know. But they gotta go back. So like they gotta go back to like 2016 to pick him up. But right now there is no 2016, right? No, it's okay now.
No, it's good now. Now that they got the piece of the suit back, everything's good. But that's just a theory of mine. But could they go back to the future? Like they were 4,000 years ago, and then they've been reincarnated 206 times. So it's every 200 years. So they could go to the year. Was that past? That's past when Vandal Savage destroyed things, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Maybe he's just gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
wondering, is he just gone now?
That's a lot of levity, but to be fair, I do feel like the Hawkman Hawkgirl is kind of the weakest part of the show.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're not exceptionally good fighters from what we have seen.
No.
They can fly, but they don't do that while fighting. You're fighting Vandal Savage. What's your advantage? You can fucking fly.
You fly and hit stuff with your mace.
Yeah,
Right?
He can only throw knives right now. We haven't seen him use any Damien Dark powers, which, by the way, Damien Dark was in this. That was cool. But we haven't seen him use any Damien Dark, like, telekinesis or anything.
I felt like the Carter thing was a very, like they're all like, for Carter. It just made me think of, like,
Coulson.
for Coulson.
Yeah. I felt that way, too, a little bit. The 4 Carter thing might have been a little bit cheesy, but the cheesiness I like. It fits the mood of the show. This is an ensemble. Not every cast member gets a huge spotlight. And the thing that I think is probably most strong is that the teams they split off in, like, there's, like, 1,800 different ways they could do it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, like, these two go, these two go, these two
Well,
go,
we
these
had
three go.
Captain Cold and Heatwave with Sarah, and then we had Captain Cold and Heatwave with Ray.
And then they can change it up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different combinations and chemistries and power bases that can mix and be used together. That's one thing I'm kind of waiting for is like when they start becoming more of a team, they start using their powers together.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be cool. But I really like it.
Yeah, I do too. I'm enjoying it a lot.
So I'm except for the relationship stuff between the two Hawks, which might be gone now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much like not on the edge of my seat every time. Or I am on the edge of the seat.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm wondering about was whenever they were picking up Hawkgirl,
Yeah.
and he was like, "No, we gotta get her back. She's the only one that can defeat Savage."
Yes.
Did he know that before?
Did
and
Rip
just
know
didn't
that?
say it, or he had said that it has to be one of the Hawk people that killed
He
him?
must not have known, and then maybe he just saw that he was stabbed or...
He said before it had to be one of the Hawk people that killed him.
Yes.
Carter was dead at that point, so she was the only one still alive.
Yeah.
She's the only one left to kill him.
Oh.
Or was
Or
he
does he
saying,
actually
did he
know?
know the dagger? If he knew the dagger thing, he should have told him.
Yeah.
But if he didn't, then it was just, I was wondering about with that.
Well, he also kind of he kind of just went back in the ship and sulked for like a half hour too.
He just kind of disappeared, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't listen to me. They just
So what happened with Professor Stein as a young man? One day went onto a ship that had all this future stuff, talked to an old guy, and then left, and then went and met his wife. Like, that doesn't affect the timeline at all, I guess. I know time kind of fixes itself a little bit, but
not that I know of yet.
plus, that's an amazing, huge thing that you would never forget. Does Professor Stein now have that memory?
Maybe.
They didn't really address that at all.
Maybe, like, in a future episode, he'll, like, talk about, hey, I remember when I visited myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Because, we've talked about, like, they haven't gone, like, none of this stuff has happened yet. They go back, they change things, and then time, like cement, dries over time. So if they don't do it in a certain amount of time, it then becomes history, and they can't change it. Which makes... I wonder how, like, solidified it is, because that's what that's what Rip Hunter's doing. He's trying to change history.
Yeah.
So maybe, like, the more significant the event, the more time it takes to dry, maybe.
I'm wondering why they didn't... Like, why they let the Hawkman and Hawkgirl come in, fight Savage by themselves, then show up and shoot him, and he goes blasting back.
Yeah.
Why didn't they blast him back, have Captain Cold's gun just, like, freeze him in place, and then just stab him?
One thing that's kind of messing with you a little bit is Savage seems slightly underpowered to face these heroes. Like, couldn't Captain Cold or Firestorm was the most powerful of them all.
Yeah, he absorbed a nuclear
an
blast.
atom bomb. Yeah.
And then he shot him. And he got shot twice, by Atom and by Firestorm.
Yeah.
And went flying back and was kind of out for a second,
Yeah.
right? Hurry before he recovers.
I'm saying, couldn't they just all go in there and just grab them all at once and have Kendra like, she's like dying, you know? That's right. Like, I want to see more. This would have been a perfect time, but I want to see that Vandal Savage can outclass you. They need to establish that not only is he immortal and all that stuff, but you can't fight him. You got to outsmart him, or you have to work as a team to do it. And I understand this is the second episode; they're not going to work as a team yet. Perfectly.
Yeah, exactly.
But we need to establish his dominance.
Like right now, I feel like Dark or Zoom would be a bigger threat against him. You know,
I feel like he's not a threat until he got his Staff of Horus. Really, to like he couldn't do anything against. He did kind of fight Flash.
He did the.
Yeah, but he had people. If it was just him and Flash, I don't know if he could have done it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I hope we get a little bit more into the insight about what exactly is happening with, because he got out of handcuffs and put him on somebody else without them noticing. Mm-hmm. Was he just a magician, or was he an actual mystic?
Well, how come whenever they were fighting him in his little manor, why did she just stay back and not do anything? You know, he jumped on her fighting, and then the dagger starts turning upwards. Get over there and stop it!
I know. Like if he was a mystic like Damien Dark, you'd have him do a little twist of the wrist and like chains go over or something like that. You know, like that would have solved that problem. But yeah, I also understood that.
I was like, what the hell is she doing?
That kind of goes back. Well, she's really new at this. She's scared. She was saying that she was remembering her feelings for Carter while it was happening, so that probably
I guess
messed with her head a little bit, I guess. But it does not satisfy that initial problem.
Yeah.
Now I say all these things, problems, while saying also, this show is fucking awesome.
It's fun.
The first 10 minutes of this...
The intro, you mean?
Yeah. The first 10 minutes of this was, for my money, I would say better than the first 10 minutes of Age of Ultron. Just in terms of, like, I care about these characters. I like the Avengers, of course, but for some reason...
Language.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, yes. Not gonna live that down. I mean, I love the Marvel characters, don't get me wrong, but for some reason, I think it's probably because I've spent more time with these people, and I'm more invested, and I don't know what's gonna happen, and then any of them could die, and all that stuff, and it's not a huge movie. It's such a surprise to see a shot like that long shot of Ray coming out of a pocket doing all that stuff. And he has a little action figure that's him.
That was so cool.
That's such a cool idea. I wonder, I mean, the genius who thought of that.
Like, here, carry this with you.
Like me, because I thought of it last episode before that.
We did talk about that. Like, why didn't he just carry it in his pocket like it's a suit?
You're like, you can't do that.
Like, well, I don't know how it works.
That's awesome.
How does he make it big? There's like a button on the helmet?
It's Wi-Fi. Has Vandal Savage dealt with Time Masters or time before?
Not at this point, I don't think.
I mean, he was pretty quick to jump the gun to, like, this is absolutely future tech and not alien tech or something like that.
I don't know, maybe
he seemed to really... I mean, of course he's a smart guy. He's been living for 4,000 years, but he seemed really quick to, like, time, age. You know, he picked all that stuff out. Like, era. He's like, era, you know? I just wonder if, like, for a man that's lived that long... And if we have like a order of people that go through time that fix things, and he puts himself in these situations, it's quite possible that he might have dealt with like something to do with time before.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I've been saying too. Like, it seems here he didn't recognize any of them. But if they go back to say the 1300s, and they see him and they fight with him there, theoretically he should have known who they are here, unless like. You live that long, you just forget things easier, but I don't think so.
Yeah, but they hadn't.
Actually, no.
They haven't done that yet, though.
They haven't done that yet, so that doesn't.
So that won't happen.
That actually.
But if they go back and do that, then potentially they could die before they went back to fight him in the 1700s, unless they actually kill him in the 1700s or 1300s or whatever it was.
True. I mean, yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah.
We're in timeline, so I'll talk again.
Well, yeah, but they've covered up their tracks pretty well. Both with saying that these things actually haven't happened, and we're changing them as we go.
And the cement thing.
I like the little forecast thing too. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, Gideon, like...
that they can go and actually measure what they're doing. That's a great idea, and I wouldn't have thought of that. We had a mention. This is just a really small thing, but he said you might be published in the Wells Journal. Think that has anything to do with Harrison Wells? Maybe a Wells family, like successful scientists. Or is Wells Journal a real thing?
I don't know.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I don't follow Nobel Prize stuff.
I know.
Out there or anything,
but wouldn't that be cool if like it's like a really like an Easter egg to Harrison Wells?
Like one of his ancestors?
Yeah, like one, well, I mean, it's only in the, you know, he could...
Like his grandparents?
Yeah, like it could be his father at this point, right? In the 70s?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it makes sense that this brilliant scientist that, you know, created the particle accelerator could have had like a famous father that ran like a science journal or something. And then that's how he like tries to impress his dad or something. I just thought it was a cool little thing. I did say at one point, I wonder if the Time Masters have a way of erasing memories, like the MIB, because that would certainly help things. I'm saying you can go through time, but you can't.
It sounds too dangerous, though.
Why?
What if you erase too much?
I don't think it's unrealistic to think that they could possibly have that kind of piece of technology. I mean, they have Gideon that can like heal you with light.
Making people forget with light. Making people forget memories seems more dangerous than just going back in time and...
I mean, we got roofies.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
I mean,
do that.
Yeah.
They don't forget anything then. They're just like, what happened today?
Rick Moore would certainly like it. All right, that's all I got. You got anything?
Nope, I'm good.
That's everything for Legends of Tomorrow. I will speak for Aaron. We love this show. When it comes to like being able to fit itself in with Flash and Arrow, it's already done that. And for my money, I might enjoy it a little more than the other two right now.
Maybe right now. I don't know.
Maybe it'll lose its appeal.
All three are pretty fun for me right now. Maybe Flash is on the bottom right now.
I think it's because, like, whenever you watch Arrow, every once in a while you'll get a scene with Thea and her boyfriend talking about feelings, right? And we get that with this show with these two, but everybody else, like, anytime Stein is talking with Jackson, or Heatwave with Captain Cold, or Sarah with anybody else, who she seems to be running through the team a little bit, doesn't she?
Yeah.
That was a really cool thing, too. Anyway, obviously, we're really enjoying this, but we want to hear what you guys think. We didn't do this last week, but this week, we will be doing Q&As now for Legends of Tomorrow. So what that means is any questions, comments, theories are really fun to talk about.
Yeah.
And then any funny asides or unique questions, anything like that, you guys can put those down in the comments below. Mark them with Q&A so that we make sure we see it.
Yeah.
And they may or may not, depending on what kind of question it is, how long it is, how unique it is, be entered into our Q&A show, which should probably be up at least by next Thursday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be able to come into Blind Wave, watch our Q&A show, and then that night watch the new show, see how right we are, and then yell at us at how wrong we were.
You idiots!
Yes. All right? So that's everything, guys. Make sure you're going down in the comments below, doing all that stuff. You can go down to the description box and see all the links to our social media. You can go to blindwave.net for all the information to everything. This weekend, we don't really have any reaction stuff really lined up, so make sure you go to twitch.tv/blindwave.
Yes, exactly.
And you can check out Aaron. He's going to be streaming this weekend, probably in the evenings.
Actually, on Sunday, we're going to be doing viewer games on Dota.
Dota, okay.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
It's a free game on Steam. It's a MOBA.
Okay.
Like League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm.
All right. Sometimes Calvin's on the stream with
Yep.
them. Sometimes I'm in the chat, so you can come and talk to me. And, yes, really check that out and make sure you like him on... Is it like?
Yeah,
favorite?
follow.
Follow. Make sure you favorite him on Twitch. Other than that, Aaron, they just need to make sure they are a subscriber. They hit the like button and come back next week for more Legends of Tomorrow. I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
And we'll see you next time. Aaron, erase your name.
Oh, gone.